Alright, so this is a short video and I'm going to show you two precise function of OrgMode inside Emacs. Okay, so basically there is a facility mark kind of facility inside OrgMode. Okay, so I'm going to show you that. Okay, for that demonstration, let me go to my Emacs client, which I have already opened. This is Emacs running on terminal because I am accustomed to. You could done the same thing on GUI version. Okay, say this is an arbitrary org file. Don't give attention to the content. This is just an arbitrary, and my cursor is hovering on anything. I mean, you can put anything on the org file. If the org file has got a different structure, it doesn't matter really. Okay, this happens to be like this on this case. So you see my cursor is hovering, and I believe I'm zoomed enough. Okay, so if you press Ctrl C and percentage, we look at the bottom of the screen. It says position save and mark ring. Okay, now it is also telling us how to go there. Okay, so if you want to go back, just, or if I mark one more thing, say I put my cursor here and do Control C, and then again I mark it. Now as it suggested on the bottom of the screen, if I do Control C and ampersand, it put me back where the mark was set. Control C and ampersand. See, it's going back where we mark it with the Control C and hash. Okay, so this is very handy if you have a long org file and you want to mark several locations in that file. You could easily move back and forth. Okay, and you could also use Control U, then Control C and ampersand, so it will cycle through all the mark, right? If I do again Control C and ampersand, see, it goes back to the previous. Control U and ampersand, sorry. Okay, so basic idea, let me give you the documentation. Control HK, Control C and percent. As you can see on the buffer, it says org mark ring push. Okay, this is an interactive and byte compile function, and the doc string said put the current position into the mark ring and rotate it. Okay, so every time you put your cursor on something on the org file and press Control C and percentage, it will mark the stuff and push it to the mark ring. Okay, so as I mentioned, it is very handy if you have a long file. Likewise, Control HK and Control C and ampersand, it will help you, or mark ring go to. Control C and ampersand will take you to the marked location in the ring. Okay, so as the documentation says, jump to the previous position in the mark ring. Okay, with the prefix of argument 10, if you use Control U, okay, and many stored position, it will basically cycle through, right? These are the very handy thing if you have an org file which is quite long and you want to jump between various places in that file. Org C percentage to push that particular location of the file to a mark ring, or Control C and ampersand will take you to that particular position in the mark ring. Control U and Control C ampersand will take you to cycle through the previously marked stuff. So these two are very nifty command which could be used in the org file. Okay, So I hope you get it what I tried to show you, right? It's just a kind of a marking facility inside the org file, org mode. Okay, I hope it will be useful for some people. Thanks for watching.